Did you did something good? That's good looking everything. Maar knip het niet. Net knippen die. Nog eens een keer van. Ja, nee. Nou, werkt dat niet, dat stuk in ieder geval ook. Ja, maar dit stuk. Zo is het niet normaal natuurlijk, als je hem inknijpt. Ja. Ja, precies. Ja, dat moet allemaal nieuw. Dan start hij. Nou, hij pompt niet. Dan kan je drukken wat je wil. Ja. Als dat ding het doet. Je moet gewoon de handbrake. Ja. Ja, kijk. Ja, ik weet het niet, anders is ook. Nee, ja, precies. Maar ja, het trekt nog geen benzine uit. It doesn't pull the fuel from the tank. So, yeah, if the fuel doesn't pump, maybe the carburetor. Of het is inderdaad dat fucking kraantje wat je erin hebt zitten. Yeah. And it's outside again. Okay, I put a different carburetor on it. And the brake lights are working actually. No, this one. So the electric start should work, but I'm gonna kick it first, see what happens. And I put a different membrane under the carburetor. The problem here was the fuel tap, the thing with the orange line on it, orange hose, and the fuel pump. Somehow the carburetor did not open the fuel tap, and the fuel pump was too weak to because when I stuck on the orange line, the fuel came out. But the pump was also not strong enough to pump the fuel up to the carburetor, because the fuel tank is lower on this scooter. It needs to pump it up, but it just yeah, it's got stuck halfway in the hose. I think you can see that later. So I changed all this. I put a manual fuel tap in that's just open all the time. You can close it by hand. And I put my brother gave me his old fuel pump from his other Gilera DNA, and this one did work. This is the original, and it was that is actually strong enough to pump the fuel easily to the carburetor. So I think you can see that later on. Got it outside again. Okay, I just put some new brake oil in there, and this one pumped it up. This one is breaking. Only the front one still leaking some there. Front is not getting any pressure at all, and new oil coming through the hose, but think I have to buy a new brake block for the front, because this one is not getting any pressure, but the rear is working, so the brake lights are working again. So electric start works, and now I'm gonna, oil tank is not leaking anymore, this one is not leaking. I'm gonna, but yeah, the fuel doesn't come through, so fuel is like stuck over there. So I'm gonna put some fuel in the carburetor there, down there, so it has fuel inside, so it doesn't have to come from here, and then see if it will start up and makes this work. Okay, that's fuel in there, in the carburetor slottenbakje. I shortened this one, and I shortened the vacuum hose. Not sure if that does anything different, but okay, let's try. The exhaust is noisy. So it runs, but there's still no fuel going to the carburetor, and the exhaust pipe is too noisy because in here the pucking is not air coming from the back, so it's too noisy. But yeah, you see the fuel went right back to where it was. Okay, well, I just stopped with it. Some changes I made are I put an open fuel, let's see anything, fuel tap on there. A manual tap, I can close it by hand behind here, this one. I don't know if I can. And my brother's pump, the square one that actually fits the screws too, with an open, yeah, the hose is not on there, but it's going. Open tap, and this screw leaking already. What's this? And I started pumping, and the fuel is already. I see the fuel coming up in the carburetor already. So okay, let me see if I can start it the normal way. Don't mind my head because I'm sweating like a horse. Okay. Like this. Going. Yeah, yes, you still feel? Again. Think about that before. Okay. It wants to fall out. Fall. I don't know how much I filmed there because my phone is full, but that pump works. Only I see it leaking. And I need to adjust the carburetor, probably the air intake, because it keeps going off. Stationary and air screw, something. So yeah. Too much air, what? Thinking, what's this bottle for? This for the brake fluid. I cannot get any pressure on my front brake, so I put the hose in here, and then for brake fluid to go in here. So. But okay, fuel is getting, fuel hose is full, so that works. It's not leaking. That's good. Let me check again. No, that's all good. Manual tap works. I just think the carburetor need to adjust it so it doesn't fall. I need to keep holding the gas, else it's going off. So yeah, something with air and fuel mixing and all that. And oh, this, now I see, that's where cooling water is leaking through. This is the temperature meter. It broke off, but right now I see it's leaking cooling water from here, so puts a new one in there too. Okay, but yes, okay, next time we continue. So something in the carburetor turned around, and it turned the gas thingy Right now it's running, there's low revs, but it keeps running better than before. Yesterday I changed the belt around the clutch and the vario. I changed the pucking in the exhaust pipe and the cylinder head temperature sensor in the cylinder head. Just now the gas needle in the carburetor is something. Put another one in here, a different one. The smoke there is just cooling water, but it keeps running. As you see, it's maybe it just needs to wake up when we drive a little bit. Huh? Carburetor. Yeah, the stationary screw cannot go further in. It should go a bit further, but maybe try the other carburetor next time. But I spotted the blijft lopen wel. It stays on. It does stay on right now. And I put all the, of course, all the hoods and the seat and everything on it. So it's as good as completed. Just fine tuning the little thingies, of course. And it keeps running, so I think it doesn't run too smooth yet, but I think we should just, there's another one here, just go for a little drive. Okay, it stays on. Exhaust pucking is still out loud. It stays on. So far.
Ja, gaat nou alleen maar naar beneden. Geen benzine meer.
Yeah. So. Can't take the plaats in. So we drove with it. We've driven with it. Only the carburetor, this one is completely in and you cannot adjust it, so this one is probably messed. So I'll try a different carburetor next week. And de, ja, hoe zeg je dat, afstelling, adjustment, the weight of the little rolls in the clutch, probably too heavy because it drives, it goes, but when you come higher revs it's like boom, it goes, it's probably too heavy. Oh, very good. So next week we try lighter rolls in the clutch. Yeah, the seat lock is first it was stuck, now it's going too loose. Ah ja. Dat bedoel ik. Ja, hij trekt hem weer open aan. Je kunt hem gewoon met de hand weer open doen. Zien. Dat is het, hij is te los nu. Too stuck before, now it's too loose. So it's okay. But yeah, we drove only here, left and right. But the afstelling is always a little bit weight of the rolls and the springs, clutch, and the carburetor. We'll try the different one next week with better thing on there, because you should be able to just adjust it and hear the revs go up and down, but it's completely in. So yeah, cannot. But we are a bit further again, so pretty good.